handsome gents. I'm Both Reviews Lady. Welcome to Talk to the Hand Reviews. I'll turn the music down, but if you watch my channel, you know I enjoy a tune. So I have something very important to share with you today, especially my Canadians, because this is, well, okay, it's not just for Canadians, it's for the world, actually, anybody in the world, because, well, okay, you'll see. Okay. Let me show you. Here in Canada, we have a drugstore called Shoppers Drug Mart. And they sell like the highest end fragrances. They do. And especially through their catalog, you can get like Clive Christian. It's like, whoa, okay. Anyways, this is, they do periodically this thing like for Mother's Day, sometimes Valentine's Day, sometimes, you know, holiday season. And I saw this one. And the reason this is such a fantastic deal is all those are minis. They're all minis. This entire set is $145 Canadian, but you get to then bring back the coupon inside and choose a full size of any of these 8 fragrances. And I've been waiting for the right time to do this because I knew for sure that I wanted like some of these fragrances in here. But the thing about it is, you know, I mean, I'm not really buying all of those kind of price point fragrances on a regular basis, but I knew that I wanted some, or as many as I could get, as many as my budget would allow. And I was in the market for, you know, some of them. I thought, yeah, well, that'd be good if I can get a deal, right? So the thing is, I want to tell you, I'll tell you after I've shown you the fragrances, because I bought the set and reviewed the fragrances, and then I'm going to tell you why this is a fantastic deal. Okay, here we go. Check out that reveal. All of these are currently very popular fragrances. I believe they're all available at like Sephora. But the thing is that this coupon that costs $145 Canadian, you get to turn in for a full size of one of these, and they're different sizes. So I'm going to show you what those are towards the end of this video too. But without further ado, here we go. Coach Gold. I had never experienced this before. This is a very ambery fragrance. Look, isn't that adorable? Such a beautiful little, and the glass, it's really, really pretty. Seems very, very high end. In a mini, you know, some minis aren't as nice as others. You know, these are all really nice. So this one, it's really unique. It's really ambery. It's not my favorite in the collection, but it is an 1/8 of an ounce of pure perfume. Extrait. It's extrait in this 1/8 of an ounce. So that's pretty cool. So Coach Gold. Guerlain Aqua, Allegoria, Florabloom, Forte. Isn't that gorgeous? This is such a gorgeous fragrance. It is. It's like a sharp floral. It's a sharp floral. It's just stunning. It's stunning. It's got a lot of fruit in the top notes. I believe it has a lot of fruit. I think that I was surprised to find that it actually did, because I don't really smell fruit. I just mostly smell fresh flowers with some kind of edge, and that must be the fruit. Anyways, Guerlain Aqua Allegoria, Florabloom Forte. There you go. By the way, I mail ordered this and it came in like 3 days. And something really, really, really amazing about Shoppers Drug Mart is when I put my order through for $140 plus tax, they offered me 3 samples. Now, you know, in this day and age, it is hard for anyone to let go of samples. Even if you're spending a bunch of money, like, thank you very much, here's your bag. You don't really get many samples anymore. However, they gave me a sample. They let me choose. There were like 7 samples to choose from, and I chose Spice Bomb, Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb Dark Leather. I love this. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I put this on my husband. It's so good. This is so good, but I would wear this. I'm not sure, actually. It's probably a shared fragrance, you know, a gender neutral. But, I mean, I think this would be so sexy on a woman or a man. So, yeah, they gave me this sample of Spice Bomb Dark Leather by Viktor and Rolf. They also gave me a sample of Aqua di Gio Profundo. So I like this fragrance a lot, but it reminds me of so many other just freshy, really great. It's great. That's why it's probably repeated, you know, scent profile, but it's fresh and sporty. That's it, fresh and sporty. Every man, young or old. It's a great fragrance, Aqua di Gio Profundo. But then, remember I told you I got this one in the set. I ordered a sample. I thought my third sample was going to be a sample of the Florabloom Forte. But look what they did. They gave me a mini in a box. A mini in a box! It was like so nice of them. Look, it's the same one. It's the same one. And there's even more about this that's cool. I'm going to tell you that at the end. But yeah, so they gave me this too. But I'm going to keep it, well, I'll put it in the back. Next up, Jimmy Choo, I Want Choo with Love. Another adorable little mini. I think I'm not going to get up and show you up close. Oh, yes, I am. I'm trying to do this more quickly than, believe it or not, I'm trying to do like 10 minutes, you know, videos. So this is I Want Choo with Love. I do have the original I Want Choo, but I don't have any flankers. It's just a very juicy floral. It's a very juicy, very youthful type of floral, actually. I mean, of course, any age can wear it, but I do think that this is more of a juicy, youthful type of floral. Jimmy Choo, I Want You Forever. Jimmy Choo, I Want You with Love. I don't know, I can't remember it. I know you saw this one. Look at this. Look at this gorgeous little item. All of this, you know, this is Guerlain Herrera Good Girl. And all of this is glass. This is plastic, but the quality is incredible. It's not a spray, it's just a, you know, just a little splash, a little, you lift it off and there's a little hole right there, you know. So I don't take it off, but not only is this thing incredible, it's a marvel of engineering. It will hold itself up on that tiny stiletto, much like yourself, huh? I know, like me, wow. And I look back, I think, I can't believe I wore those high heels like that. Not quite this high, but you know. So this adorable Guerlain Herrera Good Girl. I, oh, by the way, Good Girl smells just like Jimmy Choo. I Want Choo original. You know, if you know Good Girl, you probably do because it's so popular and it's great. It's very, very sensual. But it's almost exactly like Jimmy Choo, I Want You original. Getting back to YSL Libre. Oh my gosh, this fragrance. I've smelled it a lot in Sephora, but I never had time alone with it. You know, I've never had a sample. I've never, you know. Oh my gosh, this fragrance is so good. This is a seductive, yet fresh, youthful, sensuous. Any age can wear it, but I would say, when I mean youthful, I mean over 21. This is an over 21 fragrance. It is so gorgeous. This is like, oh my gosh, this is stepping out on the best day of your life, wearing like the best, most classy looking clothes that you own, and then cool shoes. And it's so nice. But so it's heavy on the orange and the lavender. And since I've had a chance to put it on and enjoy it, I have found that I think it might be a little too strong for me. You know what it reminds me of so much, even though it doesn't smell like it at all? It reminds me of the kind of perfume, the kind of perfumery that Lancôme La Vie Belle is. Just so sensual and so high-end smelling, and you just know that it's high quality. I gotta show you this bottle. Look at this super cute bottle. Look at how the Y has a little divot. It is such a classy item. Something else cool about this that I'm going to tell you at the end. That was YSL Libre. Okay, now you know the infamous, you know it, Tom Ford Black Orchid. A lot like YSL Libre, I had smelled it and I didn't think I liked it. Well, no, I knew I liked that, but I didn't think I liked this. I actually said things about it before on this channel that I didn't like it, and I was so wrong. When I spent time, I smelled this. Come out of there, you. So I smelled this. It sends me somewhere special. It is just so, it's so woody, yet so, it's got like, you know, a violet flower kind of thing to it. It's so stunning. It's so stunning. But I gotta tell you something that occurred to me, because I used to work in men's fragrances too, is that I think that if this had been released as a men's fragrance, I don't think people would have freaked out about it as much. As great as it is, it's fantastic and smoldering, and it's a great shared fragrance, a men's or women's fragrance, but it smells more like a, the men's fragrances. In fact, it smells a little bit like what I, you know, vague memory of like 30 years ago when I worked behind the counter in men's fragrances specifically. I think there was a Nino Cerruti fragrance that smelled a bit like this. However, I'm going to say that it doesn't matter. This is so innovative and so smoky and so sexy and so well done. It's got me considering it. Just because I know it's a new classic. You know, I like the classics. Anyways, Tom Ford Black Orchid. Moving on. I'm trying to get through it faster. Versace Bright Crystal. Look at the little stunner. Little stunner, you little stunning thing, you. Oh, you're gorgeous. And this little top, it doesn't seem like, you know, inexpensive plastic. And look at the beautiful work on this little bottle. It's the kind of thing that you want to keep. You want to keep it, you want to put it on your shelf. So I am trying some of these, you know, I'm trying all of them because I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pick one. You want to write below which one you think I should get? I would appreciate that very much. Play along with me because I've still got time to choose. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to get, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know, sometimes everything comes full circle and like, boom, one day I'm like, no, I'm going to get that instead. Anyways, Versace Bright Crystal. Okay. This is another one that I've tried at Sephora, you know, along with all these other great fragrances on, you know, on my two arms and my whatever else was available, my husband's arm, whatever. Anyways, this one. This one gets me deep, deep, deep in my heart. It is the most romantic, beautiful, light, moist, floral fragrance, and it really, really screams roses, roses, roses to me. But I looked it up and I think there's only a small amount of rose, but I would have bet there's like roses all through this. I think there might be some peony, but I don't remember. But I feel like this is such a gorgeous, feminine, lilting rose, floral, a little tiny bit of indole in there too. That's kind of something too, a little bit of like the indole from the roses when they're done. But I mean, this is come on now, just a few more counts. Okay, so Versace Bright Crystal, you know, I love it. I love it. It's in the running too. One more little cutie pie, little cutie, little sweetie, little adorable, colorful little thing just sits on your shelf. It looks so cute. You never have to touch it. It's just so pretty. Versace Dylan Purple. Look at little sweetie, little cutie pie. Look at this gorgeous, and it feels substantial. It's a very substantial feeling little bottle. I find all of these to be quite substantial. I mean, they're not cheaply made minis. They're really nice. So this is the last one of the 8. Quick review of these super hot fragrances that I get to choose one of. Oh, this is such a youthful, sweet floral. I would say this is a very youthful type of fragrance. It's along the lines. Oh, it's just so fruity. It's just fruity. If you like fruity fragrances, you know what? Do you remember Samba? I used to sell this fragrance called Original Samba. It reminds me ever so slightly of that. Not exactly, but Samba was, they still make it. I've seen it around, but it just hasn't made it onto my cart quite yet. Yeah, but this is a very beautiful, very youthful, I would say, first fragrance for, you know, a young person, but any age, of course, but it's a really nice one too. Versace Dylan Purple. So, I mean, that is a set of stunners, but there's more. First off, I'm going to show you. This is the little card that comes inside. This thing here. This is your card that you will redeem in the store. In the store, they say. But here it makes it very clear exactly what it is that you're getting. As you can see, Carolina Herrera, Good Girl, gives you a 50 mil? It says 50 mil. I'm sorry. You know what? I don't know if you can see that, but maybe you can screenshot it and I'll just read it off to you. So they're different sizes depending on the fragrance. The Good Girl is for a 50 mil. The Jimmy Choo I Want You With Love is for a 60 mil. The Versace Dylan Purple 50 mil. The Coach Gold 50 mil. Tom Ford Beauty Black Orchid 30 mil. YSL Libre 50 mil. Guerlain Aqua Allegoria Florabloom Forte 75 mil. And Versace Bright Crystal 50 mil. Oh, and that's in EDT. Let's see, they're all EDP except the Coach Gold is a extrait, a Parfum. I know. And the Bright Crystal is in EDT. But there's one more thing I gotta share with you. So I don't know if they still have it, but I think it's a Mother's Day special. Run and get it now. I mean, because this cost me $145. But if I got, I'm gonna tell you the prices of these. Libre, the 50 mil Libre EDT is $170. The 75 mil of the Guerlain fragrance is $165 for 75 mils. The Black Orchid is $156 for 30 mils. The Good Girl is $168 for a 50 mil. The I Want You is $148 for a 60 mil. The Dylan Purple is $150 for a 50 mil. The Bright Crystal is $130 for a 50 mil. And the Coach Gold Parfum is a 30 mil for $89. So if you chose more than half of those, you're actually getting a better deal. For $145, you can choose any of those you want. And a few of those, like most of them, cost more than $145. Plus you get all these guys. But there's one more thing. And I want to thank you so much for watching. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a chance to get out and get this, my fellow Canadians. And also, hopefully my friends, my fellow Americans, and people, whoever else might be watching anywhere in the world. I hope that you enjoyed this little review of these 8 great contemporary fragrances that I'm going to pick one of Again, write down below what it is that you think I should choose or your favorites from these. Because I got to choose from one of these 8. That's the catch. You got to choose, but I mean, really, you know what I mean? The choice is, there's a ton of great stuff. Okay, the last cool thing. Okay, I got to tell you, back in the day when I worked behind the counter, when we would have a gift with purchase or just a special edition of a little perfume bottle, minis, the standard size would be an 1/8 of an ounce. An 1/8 of an ounce and not larger, rarely larger. The next size up would, for instance, with the pure Parfum oil, would cost a lot more. It would be a 1/4 ounce size, not an 1/8 of an ounce size. So what I would tell you is these 5 back here in my little tray are pretty much standard 1/8 ounce sizes. 1/8 ounce, old school size. But the Good Girl, the Libre, and the Guerlain are all roughly 1/4 ounce sizes. So that is actually a big deal. You're getting more fragrance. You're getting quite a bit more fragrance, you know. So it is nice because I believe that this set is a fantastic deal. And it's for Canadians at Shoppers Drug Mart. And you can't, like, they come and go. These come and go. And so it's not like something that they'll have forever. I'm just telling you, I had free shipping. I just went right there. I ordered it. They shipped it to me for free. I got it in like 2-3 days. And they gave me a choice of 3 free samples. And one of those samples turned out to be a 1/4 ounce size mini of the Guerlain. So it's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys one more thing is I am, you know, trying to figure out which of these I want. I have a year to decide, but I'll probably go a lot sooner. I'm thinking it's going to be the Guerlain because I have never had I used to work for Guerlain years ago before the whole, before Aqua Allegoria ever showed up that I know of. I know that we weren't selling it back then. We were mainly selling Shalimar and Samsara. And yeah, that was it. We didn't, Jardin de Bagatelle was new, but most of the stores didn't even carry it. But right now I have a few Guerlain fragrances, but I don't have anything from the Aqua Allegoria line. So, and because I love this fragrance, I love it. It is a sharp, clean, floral. It is, I really think it's a stunning fragrance. So I think that's going to be my choice. But I actually was originally thinking it was going to be Libre, but I think Libre has too much. It has no ylang ylang in it, but I get an ylang ylang something out of it, and it must be the lavender. That must be what's hitting me so hard with that because I love it. It's so sexy. I'd love to be able to wear it. But like La Vie Belle, it's so heady. It's just too much for me. It's too much. But I love it so much. I might still get it anyways because, you know, it's about the collection, really. But I think really another runaway possibility is the Versace Bright Crystal. That is a feminine fragrance. I'm impressed with it. Yeah, I've tried all those crystals in the store, but they're, you know, I mean, they're beautiful. They're all beautiful, but none of them stood out. I mean, this one is standing out for me now. Really stunning. And I told you how I felt about the Tom Ford Black Orchid. I must apologize to it because it's really a stunning and special fragrance. And I think I really like the other ones too, but they're not really necessarily my style. Just not really what I'm going to choose. Well, they're all my style, you know, but they're just not necessarily what I'm going to choose right now. From those kinds of fragrances, these Sephora types of fragrances, which are so fun, but they're not usually my main choice. You know, I really love trying to find a lot of the older classics that I used to sell behind the counter because a lot of them are available still, and so that's kind of a fun journey that I'm taking. But anyways, that's a story for another day. This is Bo the Reviews Lady signing off and saying, don't forget to shake your booty. shake your booty. Shake it right down to your local Shoppers Drug Mart, where you're sure to find a very friendly person working behind the beauty counter with the Elizabeth Arden and the Lancome. Okay, you guys, thanks for enduring the silliness, and I'll see you next time. Bye!